welcome to this week's race review. So we were in Monaco, the mean streets of Monaco. Yeah, what a race. That was, I say what a race. I was expecting fireworks. We only got fireworks right at the end when Fumph crossed the line in P1. It was just like a real life race, a procession, which you'll find out very shortly when I go over some of the position changes in the top 10. There wasn't many. Yeah, it was a great race though. I mean, that is just exactly what we do league racing for, rather than online lobbies and racing with idiots, basically. I mean, a league race with a full grid of 20 drivers. Yes, there was maybe some issues in qualifying with blocking, but that's going to happen anyway, wasn't it? It was going to happen. And there was a few issues of blue flags during the race. That's Cody's glitch, bug, whatever you want to call it, with the safety car and lapped cars not being able to overtake the safety car. So, yeah, but I mean, so let's go into it. Fumph finished P1. He started P1. His fastest lap was a 1:11.931. Cornet finished a further 2.9 seconds further back. His fastest lap was not far off, a 1:12.077. Orocolo finished P3, another podium for Orocolo. He is adding his medals, his P3 medals onto the... Well, it's his first P3 medal, actually. He's got two P2s, so that's his first P3. His fastest lap was a 1:12.440. He finished 8.8 seconds further back. The fastest lap was done by Atamar. Atamar did a 1:11.257. He was having a great race until I think he made a little mistake, from what I heard on the stream, and... had a little spin and had to go into the pit lane again. Pole was achieved by Fumph Kugelnice, and that was very tight between him and Cornet to get pole position. The top 10 all started in the top 10 apart from one driver. So the only driver who didn't start in the top 10 to finish in the top 10 was Righty Boy. He came from P16 to P10. Delta started in that last P10 position but finished down in P17. Lasser and Righty Boy as well were the only drivers in the top 10 to do two stops, and I'm assuming that was when the safety car came out. They changed their strategy, but they made it work. They finished in the top 10. Righty Boy especially. Lasser did drop a couple of positions, but Righty Boy was probably the biggest gainer in that situation, and he also got the official Cody's driver of the day as well. So GG. Let's go into overtake of the race. Take it away, Ben.
Happening because of the timing screen is messed up, but Cornet tries to stick it around the outside. They're going wheel to wheel. Cornet and 5 scoops into turn 1. Looks like everyone has made it. Some people are taking the escape road or the pit exit as Cornet and 5 scoops go wheel to wheel through Casino Square and through, oh my god, it's so tight, wheel to wheel over the hump. And we have a VSC. It looks like there's a bunch of severe collisions, but Cornet did get 5 scoops. Absolutely stunning action through there. That was amazing. That would be my overtake of the race immediately. Wheel to wheel, absolutely perfect, clean racing.
So that's the overtake. I mean, to go side by side all the way up through Saint-Devote, into Casino, around Mirabeau, and yeah, all the way down, basically. That was a fantastic fight for P1. Right at the beginning of the race, Cornet obviously maybe a bit aggrieved that he didn't get pole position, so fought quite hard. There was a little bit of contact on the side pods, but again, you do, without the damage model, it's not going to affect you too much. So yeah, fantastic racing by those two. To go side by side through so many corners with walls either side of you is just brilliant, and we love to see that. We love to see it. Moment of the race, unfortunately, is by Cornet as well, and yeah, take it away.
I think he's going to have to box most likely. And Cornet left the session. Has he had a disconnect? I think he has. Oh no. And Cornet is disconnected. Will 5 scoops? I think 5 scoops will get by him here. And that is such a shame. We would really like to see the battles determined on track. But it looks like Cornet. Oh no. A disconnect. With 5 laps remaining. Can 5 scoops make up that gap? Luckily for Cornet, he had built up a pretty big gap. Not sure what happened to Cornet.
So, yeah. Cornet unfortunately got that very unfortunate disconnect whilst he had quite a nice gap, about 5 seconds to Fumph, 5 or 6 I think it was, and then when he came back he was 2 seconds behind, managed to get it back, but yeah, unfortunately that was that. Disconnects are an absolute pain in the backside, aren't they? it's just one of those things, unfortunately. And to have a win snatched away like that is a little bit like Danny Ricciardo's from Monaco a few years ago, where he leading the race comfortably, went in the pits. Red Bull were not ready for him, didn't have the right tyres on, and he ended up losing the race. And next year he came back and absolutely smashed it out of the park. Now, I'm not saying we're going back there anytime soon. If it was my choice, I would never, ever go back to Monaco because I hate that place. But you never know. You never know. Cornet might insist on it next season, and he wants a bit of redemption, so we'll see how that goes. With that, let's go into some prediction reveals. Here we go. So, first one, sent in by Fumph. He predicted 3 safety cars. Note there was only 1 safety car, 1 VSC. Tribal to finish. He did. Congratulations. And no win for Fumph. Well, you could have given up that. You could have given up that win with the disconnect, but no, you wanted your win rather than the point in your prediction. So I don't really know what you're going for there. I thought you might want your point prediction rather than your 25 championship points. Atamar predicted 6 DNFs. No, there was only 2, and they were retirements. 1 disqualification. No, there was none. There was 1 in qualifying, but I won't give you that. And safety car on lap 1, though there was a VSC on lap 1. Rayner predicted 7 DNFs. Nope. A safety car, yep, there was. And both Williams in the points. No. Medwards predicted heroics into Saint-Devot, caught on stream. Well, I'm sure you could probably say that Cornet on Fumph was maybe half a point because he didn't quite get the move done there. He got it done a bit further up. But very good racing between those two. Teammates collide and DNF. No. Renault in the top 6. Yes, there was a Renault in the top 6. Frog just... No, he didn't. Yes, he did. Frog is... I'm still getting used to these teams. He finished P5. The Rain, 30 points for the Dutch. No. 9 DNFs. Nope. And Mercedes outscore Racing Point. No. Neither team got any points. Now, what did I predict? I predicted 10 finishes. No, that didn't happen either. I predicted a rage quit from the league. No, there wasn't. So, brilliant. Thank you. And I can't remember what the other one was. It was probably insignificant. I genuinely can't remember. So, I just make them up on the fly. But there we go. So, there's the predictions. So, not many. They're right this week. Let's move on to the Grade Book. Here we go. So, bottom to top, let's do this. Exotic started in P19, finished in P20. He was a DNF. He wiped out Tribal Road at the beginning going up the hill. And yeah, I'm going to give you an F for that drive. It was either you or me, and I'm giving it to you this week because I always seem to give it to myself. So there we go. Medwards started P17, finished P19. I was going to give you an E. However, you sent a great move down into Saint-Devot on me at turn 1, and we ended up wheel to wheel for probably 3/4 of that hill, and I was literally, well, bricking it the whole way up, and it was so clean. So I'm going to up yours from an E to a D because that was great racing from you, and I hope you don't think that I was too aggressive, but I wanted that place back. I'm not being done into Saint-Devot like that. Me, Van Rocco, D, P13 to P18. I mean, it was just a clean race. The guys at the back all got screwed over a little bit by safety car and the blue flags because when the race got re-going again, it was awful for us. We were literally just ghosting everything was ghosting out. So I think if it wasn't for that safety car, it might have been a bit better result for some people. But yeah, there we go. Delta P10 to P17 slipped back quite far. Needed a few front wing changes. I'm going to give you an E for that drive, mate. Tribal Road, he finished. What a finish from Tribal. Started P18, finished P16, jumped 2. B. Great drive from you. Well done. And you survived. And I took you out as well. So I'll up it a little bit. Might be a C. I'll give you a B because I took you out right at the end. Chietto started P20, finished P15, gained 5 positions. B. Red Dog started P15, finished P14. Solid drive from the Racing Point guys. B. Atamar, P11 to P13 dropped 2. I'm going to give you a B for your drive. I know you dropped a few positions, but you were right up there. So just that one little mistake has just dropped you down. I was having an arm between an A and a B, but yeah, from dropping down a couple and making a mistake, B, but you did get fastest lap, so well done with that. Toster Caber, I know he's still getting used to his wheel, but still dropping 2 positions. It should expect you a little bit higher. The Alpha is getting off to a bit of a slow start this season, so C for you. P16, P12 to P11, gained a position, solid drive from you. We had a great battle as well. B. Righty boy, P16, P10, official Cody's driver of the day, but you won't get it from me this week, unfortunately, but you still get an A because that was a friggin' solid drive. Giamma, P8 to P9, B. Not a lot else. The Ferraris, you know, he's bringing in the points, and as number 2 Ferrari driver, bringing in the points. Lasser, P5 to P8, dropped a few. Solid drive though, B. Corbin started P9, finished P7, a bit lower down than I'd expect you to be in qualifying, but a great solid recovery, gained 2 positions, but you still got higher in the points, so A. Will, P4 to P6, dropped a few, but again, good solid drive, A. Frog, started P6, finished P5. The top 10, the top 9, should I say, whoever started in the top 9 in qualifying, because we know what happened to Delta, all had very solid drives, so you're pretty much all getting A's. Frog, A. Rayner, again, 2 weeks on the trot. You started the season on fire, mate. Fire. P7 to P4, A. Oracolo, P3, P3, A. Cornet, P2, P2, A star. Fumph, P1, P1, A. Yeah, Cornet gets the A star. I think he was, it might have been a little bit of a, frostiness between Fumph and Cornet, but you get that as the top 2, the top 2 drivers in the league fighting for P1 at Monaco. You're going to get maybe a little bit of squeeze, a little bit of pushing, shoving, because you just, you got to do it. So, but Cornet, what a drive from you. I mean, apart from the disconnect, you might not have won the race on the day, but you won the race in my heart. I was gutted for you when I heard you would disconnect and I saw the little thing flash up. So yeah, I'm going to give you the A star. It doesn't make up for anything because what do my grades mean? Nothing. But there we go. Sorted. And as you can see from the top 9, there was hardly any positional changes. Very, very clean league race. I was not expecting it to be absolute carnage, but it's Monaco, isn't it? You do kind of expect it to be a little bit more carnage than what it was, but everyone gave everyone so much respect. Yes, there was spins. Yes, there was a few crashes, but no one actually crashed out of the race. No one actually retired, or DNF, should I say. They just retired themselves, basically, because they were just having a poor race, didn't really feel up to it. It does get to the point sometimes where you are just driving around thinking, why the hell am I doing this? But there you go, sorted. It was a bit processional, a little bit like an in-real-life race, but that's sometimes what happens in Formula 1. Still, at night, it was a fantastic spectacle, like I say, with the fireworks at the end. It was great. I loved it. Moving on, though. We go to Silverstone on Sunday. I cannot wait. I love this track. It's Britain. It's, wonderful. I mean, Kachow absolutely dominated this race last season. I was kind of hoping there wasn't going to be another German victory on British soil. However, with Fumph Kugelnice in the league, that could very much be the same thing happening again. However, I know from looking at time trials and everything like that, this is a very popular track for everyone on this game. So I am expecting very, very close, clean, fast racing between everyone. I'm reasonably quick here, but you guys are so much quicker. So we'll see what happens. But I love Silverstone. It's such a nice track. It's just such a power track. The corners just flow. It's just nice. It's nice, isn't it? It's a good track. So we've got a hot lap coming this week by a British driver. So look out for that. And yeah, that's that basically. We'll move on. Look out for the race preview in the week. Thank you very much. And I'll leave you in peace. See you later. Over and out.